All right, so let's talk a little bit about the significance of connection, and let's talk about what's your brain doing? Why do we react to disconnection? Well, if you think back to our ancestors who roamed the plains, they knew very quickly that there was strength in numbers. And you also know that to be true. But back then, it was so important because we could pull each other's resources, we could watch each other's backs, we could leverage each other's strengths. And if you got excluded from the tribe, your survival rate plummeted. And thus, your body went into a stress state. So back then, literally, disconnection was deadly. And again, your body went into that protective stress state. And your brain went into a heightened threat surveillance. So there you are, alone in the woods. And your brain is in that heightened threat surveillance mode because the slightest snap of a twig is going to launch your body into fight or flight. So it was protective. It was useful for us. But whether you know it or not, our brain still operates and functions that same way in today's modern age of work. So if you or your team members are feeling a sense of disconnection, your brain is still in that hyper-threat surveillance mode. And you're over-analyzing messages from your leadership team. You're reading between the lines too much between conversations between colleagues. You're perhaps overreacting to company news. Because again, your brain's in that hyper-threat state. So back then, disconnection was deadly, and today it continues to be highly disruptive in our modern world.